I'm going to show you how to make one of the best potions in the game. You guys need to be making this potion. It is super OP. It will increase the amount of XP that you gain from all sources for like 2 days at a time. It's super OP. So this potion, in order to do it, you've got to go to alchemy. You got to level up your alchemy to level 16. I have a video on leveling alchemy if you're stuck on it at all. It's pretty easy though. And you need to get the Secret of Secrets, which lets you make quality 4 potions. Also, I highly recommend Dark Arts Apprentice, because with this, if you craft between midnight and 4:30 in the morning, you'll be able to make more mistakes and still potentially get your level 4 potions. And so with all that, then you're just about good to go. Then you just need the recipe. So the recipe we need is going to be for a potion called the Fox Potion. And then when you get a quality 4, it'll be called a Henry's Fox. Now, in the mid game, there's some places you can go, but I actually know where to get it even early game. So early game is where I'm going to focus on. So to get it early game, you need to go to Trotsky Castle. So once you get to Trotsky Castle, you need to go to this spot right here and then head up here. Now, if you haven't unlocked this place yet, it's not far in the game. So just go ahead and do your main story. After the wedding quest, there's a few more things, and then you'll get here pretty fast. So we're just going to go up these stairs all the way to the top. Now, it might be easier to do this at night. If you have higher thievery, it's going to be easier. We need to either pick a lock or you need to rob a bunch of people until we get a key. So, I'm going to go all the way up the stairs to this door, and there'll be one more set of stairs up here. Then in here, there's currently someone in here, but there's a chest right here. Now, I've already unlocked it, but what you can do is, I think one of the guys up here, you can go up at night into these doors, and people will be sleeping, and you can rob them. I think one of them has the key. If not, a few floors down is to women. Maybe one of them have it. I don't know. Or you just have to get thievery up and lockpick it. But inside of here is the recipe for Fox. So you're going to go ahead and grab that, then go to your inventory, and then hold the button to interact with it in order to learn it. Then you'll have the Fox recipe. The next thing you're going to need are the ingredients. So you'll need nettle, St. John's wort, belladonna, and charcoal. Now, you can actually buy all of these if you just want to buy them instead from the alchemy or from the apothecary right here in Troskowitz. Or if you'd rather just get them, the nettles, you can find them on the left side of this road right here on the north side of Troskowitz. You can also find them somewhere over here. I can't remember. The St. John's wort you can find over at Bojena's house in her garden. There's a little bit. And then also all the way up here, there's an herb garden to the right of Trotsky Castle that has some, I'm pretty sure. And then there's also an herbalist to the northwest of Trotsky Castle that has a garden that also has St. John's wort in it. If you need belladonna and you don't want to buy it, you can get it from the forest up here. It's right around my crosshairs on the left side of the road around a tree. There's a few right there. There's also some back over here right around where my crosshairs now. And then like some over here somewhere and another one over there. And I think there's one over here somewhere. I can never find again. I don't remember where it was. And those ones are kind of hard to find, so you might want to check out my video on them if you can't find them, even though I showed you right there, because they're really hard to differentiate from the other plants. After the charcoal, I've heard you can steal some from the blacksmith if you want, or if you're like me and you have money, then you just buy everything you need from the apothecary, and then you're good to go. Okay. Then after that, you can go use an alchemy bench. There's one right here in Troskowitz, or you can use whichever one that you prefer to use. Now, I'm going to walk you through how to make the potion, because you have to make a perfect potion. There's no, almost no room for error. Also, important thing here that I already forgot. We need to, if you have the thing for dark arts, you want to wait till just after midnight. This is a big deal because it's really hard to make a perfect potion in this game. And so you want to have a little bit of leeway so that way you can be slightly off on your timing and still get a quality 4. Okay. Then we're going to check this out. So let's see here. I think it might be the 5th one. I have so many potions now. It's starting to get out of hand. So many recipes, that is. Okay, there we go. So for this one, like I said, you need belladonna, St. John's wort, nettle, and charcoal. So you grind St. John's wort and nettle together, add them to the cauldron, boil for 2 turns, grind charcoal, add it, add belladonna, boil for 1 turn. Okay, so 1 St. John wort, 1 nettle, and I think that was in a base of oil. Yeah, base of oil. So, and 1 St. John's wort and 1 nettle, grind it up, and then boil for 2 turns. So 1 St. John's wort, and then 1 nettle. And we're going to grind that up. And then after that, we're going to have to boil for 2 turns, which is the tricky part because the sand glass is not really accurate. We'll get to in a second. So we're going to blow the bellows 1 time. And then we're going to drop this thing in. And then we're going to flip the sand glass. And then the thing is, the sand glass is not, it comes up short. So you need the sand glass to run out and then give it like half a second or a second. And then, we need to flip it twice. So it runs out, wait, and then flip. And then when it runs out, you need to give it like half a second and then lift it because the sandglass is just early. So it's about to run out and it's out and then lift. Okay. Now what we need to do is take the charcoal. It's sitting right here. We got to grind this up in the mortar. Then after we grind this up, we got to add it. And then we got to get that belladonna. We got to add that. So there's the charcoal. And we got to take the belladonna. Okay, belladonna. And then, almost messed this up. Okay, we need to then blow the bellows, drop the cauldron, and then flip the sandglass. And then when the sandglass runs out, we got to wait just a little bit after that, and then we'll lift. So sandglass is running low, and it's out, and then lift. Something along those lines. Then we're going to take a vial, and then we're going to pour it out into the vial. Now, if all went well, we'll get a Henry's Fox. If not, then you'll have something else and you'll try again. Let's see if we did good enough. We did good enough. So there's Henry's Fox. Now, another... Whoops, I hit the shortcut for that. Let me leave the table. Another important thing here is you have two choices on perks here because they're exclusive to each other. So in alchemy, there's either Secret of Matter or there's Potion... Or sorry, Secret of Matter or Secret Equilibrium. Secret of Equilibrium will make it easier to make higher quality potions. So it'll make it easier to not mess up. But Secret of Matter lets you get more potions when you make them. So I personally just rely on the not messing it up. And then I get 6 of these instead of 2 of these or whatever when I succeed. So I don't have to do this once or twice successfully and then I'm done. And I get a ton of potions. So it's up to you which ones you want to get. But those will help a lot. So then once you have that, then you are ready to go. And you should be using these not all the time necessarily, but often. Also, there's one other skill that you might want to get. So under alchemy, there was Lab Dweller, which makes the effects of potions last longer, and that also helps because it makes it so you don't have to use these as often. But anyway, then you go to it's in food, and it'll increase reading speed and increase the amount of experience gained by 50% for 2 days. So you use that and make sure it works. You go to your buffs, and there's Henry's Fox effect. There it is. And now I get 50% additional XP. That goes for all types of XP. That goes for combat skills. That goes for normal skills. And that goes for main stats. It affects all of them. It'll make all of them level up faster. So it's definitely worth doing. I highly recommend getting this potion. It is super OP, especially early on. Now, if you're already max level, then I don't know why you even clicked this video based on the title and thumbnail. But if you're still early to mid-game or just trying to finish off your levels and max your character out, then you need to be chugging these potions off cooldown whenever they run out. It's a super nice potion. Highly recommend. Hopefully it helped you out, guys. I wanted to share that with you. Now you know how to make the super overpowered plus 50% XP potions in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.